Hi guys, German Prepper here. Today I have for you an explosive set of intel that reveals the horror of our ever-escalating conflict situation here in Europe. Listen through to the end guys, this is going to shock you. Firstly, the German tabloid newspaper Bild has published an article titled "Every 10th German Wants to Fight." Here is a quick translation. In the event of war, a good 1 in 10 Germans would be prepared to defend their country with arms. This is the result of a representative YouGov survey. According to this, 5% would volunteer. Another 6% expect that they would be called up in the event of a war and used for national defense. According to the survey, 1 in 3, 33%, would try to continue their usual life as best as possible. Almost every fourth German, 24%, would leave the country as quickly as possible in the event of war, with the proportion being larger among the younger generation. There are practically no differences between East and West. The question, put to 2,000 adult voters by the pollsters, was: suppose there were signs of a military attack on Germany comparable to the Russian attack on Ukraine that began in February 2022. What do you think you would be most likely to do personally in a situation like this? Surprisingly, the willingness to defend the country is just about the greatest among voters for the Greens. According to the survey, a little more than 1 in 5 German citizens knows how to use a firearm. When asked whether they had learned how to use a gun, 23% of the participants answered yes, and 74% no. 3% of those surveyed gave no information. Germans are divided on whether conscription will be reactivated in the next 10 years. 42% of those surveyed assume that military service will come back. 37% of Germans don't believe that. 21% of those surveyed did not dare to judge or did not want to say anything about it. Defense Minister Boris Pistorius, 62, SPD, recently described the suspension of conscription by the black and yellow federal government in 2011 as a mistake, but at the same time emphasised this could not be brought back just like that in the twinkling of an eye. There the article ends, guys. I cannot safely say on this platform what my thoughts are on it, but my question to you at the end of this video should be well noted. Raphael Glucksmann, French member of the European Parliament and chair of the Special Committee on Foreign Interference including Disinformation, has made this revealing statement. A step-by-step military aid strategy that the West chose to provide Ukraine with weaponry piece by piece is totally wrong. This strategy has already had an indescribable toll on human lives. It's understandable ground that we don't send our soldiers to fight, but we have to send everything else that is needed to make Ukraine able to win this war. We have to stand up with a proactive position. Aviation, long-range missiles, air defense systems, absolutely everything that Ukraine needs. Our step-by-step strategy, the strategy of incrementalism, was a huge mistake. What we have to do is a full package for Ukraine. We have to assess the situation to understand what Ukraine needs, and even without Zelensky's visits, to allow and to provide all needed weaponry. The only underlying and admissible strategic objective for this is Russia's military defeat. Yes, you'll get aviation, but I say it's too late and too little. It's not just about planes or long-range missiles. It's about changing mindsets. It's not like Ukraine fighting for itself and we're helping. It's Ukraine fighting for us and we're helping ourselves. If our strategic objective is Russia's defeat, then it's not Ukraine who should ask certain types of weapons piece by piece. Full package, all that's needed, proactively from our side. There we are then guys, an article and a statement that leave no doubt as to where this conflict we all find ourselves party to is heading. Personally, I'm extremely concerned and I'm prepping daily accordingly. A question for you all now to end. Would you be prepared to serve militarily for a government you did not vote for and who absolutely does not support your faith, culture, values or political beliefs? As always, looking forward to reading your answers. If you can, please support the channel by taking membership. It really makes a difference. And if you're able, share this video. Keep prepping guys. Cheers for now.